The last presidential election, George Lee urged his more than 2 million followers on TikTok to vote for Joe Biden. As a thank you, Lee, along with a handful of other social media influencers, were invited to Washington earlier this year to meet the president and get a behind-the-scenes tour of the White House.
It was cool to be able to meet First Lady Biden, being able to meet Joe Biden, the President Biden, being able to meet the amazing butlers and cooks. That was dope.
But that was then. This is now. Biden's embrace of Benjamin Netanyahu and Israel's killing of innocent civilians from their constant bombardment of Gaza has left Lee angry and frustrated. So he's taken to social media to call out the president.
Here go 3 other times that Joe Biden has lied since last week concerning the Israeli occupation of Gaza.
At times, it's just Lee's facial expressions that get his point across.
And based on what I've seen, it appears as though it was done by the other team, not you.
What?
And Lee is sympathetic to an online effort by some Arab Americans to boycott voting for Biden next year.
You know, that data shows a lot of Arab Americans are pondering the 2024 election boycott under Biden's Middle East stance because it is so horrific and inhumane.
Millennials and Gen Z social influencers are increasingly seeking out credible reporting on Gaza and finding it from Palestinian content creators, people like Motaz Aziza and others like him.
People on the ground are documenting this. You have like citizen journalists, you've got like Motaz, who's literally 24 years old, who's broadcasting this and putting this on TikTok or putting this on Instagram, and people are watching it who is, people who are his exact age in other parts of the world.
As for Lee, he feels the Gaza war has been an awakening for social media influencers like himself.
A lot of my followers on social media and a lot of my fellow content creators talk about how the information overload that we've done in the past month has forever changed the way that we view our country, international relations, and humanity.
For a man who was recently a guest of the president, but like so many other young social media influencers, now one of his harshest critics. Gabriel Elizondo, Al Jazeera, Houston.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.